Welcome back everybody to the daily show where we discuss and do technical analysis on big mega cap stocks. So before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated, guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now if you want to support the channel and get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, live trading, and all kinds of setups, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. And now let's get right into it, guys. On Apple stock, it's up 2.48%. So Apple was up almost 4% today. And look at this massive move all the way up to 176. And look at this candle at the end coming back and holding above 50-day moving average 173. Now we do have earnings coming out from Apple, and that is on Thursday. But this morning, Apple was bombarded with upgrades all over the place, even 200 plus. And that is why this thing gapped up and ran all the way up to 176. Now I said it so many times in my video also before that, never count Apple stock out. And you can see why you never count Apple out. This thing can easily go up to 200 again after earnings. Now going into tomorrow's session, we also have FOMC on Wednesday. So tomorrow, I'm expecting a lot of chop here in this market, just back and forth and not really going anywhere until Wednesday with that FOMC, and then Thursday with earnings coming out from Apple. So going into tomorrow's session, right here on Apple stock, 173, that's going to be key level to watch. Now Apple can hold right here and watch out for continuation all the way up to 175 to even 177. Below 173, then Apple might be coming down to close this gap right here at 171.34. And then we also have strong support down here, 20-day, 5-day, and 13-day moving average sitting just below, slightly below 170. So that's going to be a strong support if this thing gets down to this gap right here at 171.34. And below 170, this is going to be another fake breakout to the upside, and you're going to see Apple dumping all the way back down to 166. On Microsoft is down 1%, so what a day here in the market. Microsoft double beat on earnings, and look at this dump off all the way down to this gap, going slightly under 400, closing the gap, coming back up, and now holding over 400. So going into tomorrow's session, you're lining the sand right here on Microsoft, 400, 394, and then 390. To the upside, as long as Microsoft can hold 400, we could see a push up to 5-day moving average right here, close to 405, and above 405, watch out for a move up to 409, 413, 415, and then 420. On Meta, it's down 2.41%, and just like I said in my last video over the weekend that Meta might be coming down here to close this gap at 400, and now 484, that is far away from this price right here, 432. So now going into tomorrow's session, guys, if we get some sort of a relief rally, a dead cat bounce, watch out for the resistance at 440, lower Bollinger Band, possibly retracing, and then 452, 461.38, negative sloping 5-day moving average, and then 470. Now to the downside, Meta stays under 440. You're going to see more selling here on Meta all the way down to 400, and that can happen any day now on Meta. On Amazon stock, it's up 0.75%, so Amazon gapped up today. I think it was up over 2%, and then gave away all the gains, came down to 179.39, and into closing, definitely holding 180 right here as a support. As a matter of fact, it's closing right here just below 181.49, under 20-day moving average. Now, tomorrow night, guys, we do have earnings coming out from Amazon, and that's gonna be another market moving event which is gonna happen tomorrow night. So here on Amazon, above 180, watch out for a move up to 181.49, and then above this 20-day moving average, watch out for 185. Below 180, there will be support at 178, and then this gap right here at 173.92 on Amazon. On Google, stock is down 3.33%, and Google pulling back and retracing upper Bollinger Band right here at 168, and now closing pretty much right here at 168. just slightly under that level. So going into tomorrow's session, there will be strong support for Google right here at 164, rising 5-day moving average, 162, and then this gap, which is aligned with this 20-day moving average, 158, and that's going to be an absolute dip buy on Google stock as long as the support can hold right here at 158. Now to the upside, above 170, you're going to see a move up to this gap from today, 171.40, and Google can actually stay above 170, you're going to see a bigger move all the way up to 176 again. On AMD, it's up 1.78%, so AMD almost getting up to right here, 162 to retest, negative sloping 20-day moving average. Now, is this actually a lower high, and then we see a dump off into a new low here on AMD? Definitely possible, but watch out if this thing breaks out just like Nvidia and takes out 20-day moving average 162 and then also takes out this critical level right here 164. It's out of the woods. You're going to see AMD going up to this gap 166.55 and possibly even higher up to 177 to this red line 50 SMA. Now to the downside, AMD actually gets a rejection of one of these levels, 162 or 164. Watch out for a pullback down to 156.72. Look at the low here for today, guys. 156.26, holding above 13-day moving average. So 156.72 gives up. There will be more downside all the way down to 155 and then 148 all the way down here. On Tesla stock, it's up 15% on the day, so massive rally here on Tesla. Now, I'm not going to go back and play a recap on Tesla, what I said before. And people that are watching and subscribe to my channel, you guys already know what I'm going to say. That waiting and having some patience, you're going to make money on a stock like Tesla, on a stock like Apple, Google, Microsoft all the time. Guess what? Tesla came down here even recently, guys. And I think I did share with you guys that I bought another 100 shares of Tesla right here. And now all the shares in just one day green. And what we got news? Well, Elon Musk went to China and FSD definitely working out in China. And that is why this thing is up massively. When was the last time you saw this kind of volume on Tesla, guys? Not recently. And look at the pump, up $26 almost on the day. Almost got up to the next target, 200. So, and then a couple more things I want to show you guys here on Tesla. And that is why never count Tesla out, never count Apple out. And you'll lose money that way. A lot of people, they were shorting right here. And now you can see what's happening. I mean, you pretty much shorted into the hole and now you're losing money. So daily time frame, what do we got? Bullish cross here on this MACD. It's going up, right? Look at this weekly time frame, guys. We just got that cross this week with today's price action. Now, what's going to happen here on Tesla, we can definitely move even higher and this thing can go up even more. And in that case, if that happens in next few days, we might get a pullback down to 183, possibly down to even this gap, which is unlikely. Usually when Tesla gaps up like this, it can run for days. So easily can go up to 200, right up to this gap, 206.77, and look at all these gaps right here on top. And that is why, I've been holding Tesla shares for what, 2.5 months now, and I'm not selling any until this target here, 230. And that is my target. Already got a sell order right here at 230. That is a swing trade, and I'm not selling until this thing hits 230. I could have taken profit before, but no, that is not the case. I'm actually building and holding my position even bigger for a massive move all the way up to 230. And that's going to happen, especially when you see MACD actually crossing and getting a bullish cross to the upside on the weekly time frame. Guess what, guys? Really just getting started on Tesla. So going into tomorrow's session, watch out. There will be support at 183 and then 175.40 and then this gap 172. Above 183, Tesla can hold right here. Watch out for a move, a straight move all the way up to 200. And look at this Bollinger Band now expanding to the upside. So 200 breaks and Tesla can hold right here, the next stop, this gap 206.77 and then 212 and possibly even higher in next few days. On Nvidia stock, it's absolutely flat on the day, but look at this dip buying again here on Nvidia stock. I mean, look at this dip right here, guys. This thing was down, I think, $20 this morning, and look at this 852, and what we got here at 852, look at this 854 20-day moving average, and 50-day sitting at 853.88, came down to pretty much exactly at 853, and look at the bounce off of these moving averages right here. Instant bounce back up to almost 880. So here on Nvidia stock, definitely there was some weakness in the morning, but again, bulls are buying the dip and pushing the price higher. So as long as I would say Nvidia can stay above 855 to 854, the target to the upside, the next one 900 and then 926 to even 928.79 up to even 960. The moment Nvidia stock takes out 855 to 854, watch out for the next target down here. That's gonna be right here at 840 and then this gap 833.23. So Netflix going down 0.31%, so kind of a flat day, and this thing pretty much holding at 550, not getting down to exactly 550. And this was more like an inside day, just consolidation going back and forth, but not actually breaking down to the downside, also not breaking out to the upside, not above 564. So here on Netflix, guys, above 564, you're going to see more continuation all the way up to 588. And below 564, this thing can come down and easily can come down to 539.44, lower Bollinger Band, and then 528, 506, and then this gap just below 500 right here at 498.96. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching.